Okay, so this is part 2 of our lecture. In this part, we'll discuss mass-to-mole particle relationships. Okay, so the Avogadro's number and the molar mass enables us to carry out conversions between mass and moles of a substance and between moles and number of representative particles. So, yung ating Avogadro's number at yung ating grams, no? That you get from the periodic table allows you to convert from one unit to another. So, hindi ko na kayo masyadong papahirapan pa at hindi ko na babasahin pa yung nasa PowerPoint. I'll just give you two conversion factors na gagamitin natin for the entire lesson. So, there will be two conversion factors na gagamitin ninyo. All you have to do is memorize this. So, 1 mole, the first one is 1 mole of any substance. Equal lang po yun sa Avogadro's number. 6.022 times 10 raised to 23. Kung ano mang unit, atoms man po ba yun o molecules, or kahit anong particle, nakadepende doon sa problem. Next, 1 mole of any substance is equal to its molecular mass in grams. So, ito, nanggagaling naman ito saan? Sa periodic table. So, these are the two conversion factors. 1 mole of any substance equal lang sa Avogadro's number, and 1 mole of any substance is equal to its molecular mass in grams. Ito lang yung gagamitin natin for the entire calculation. And trust me, it's very easy. Huwag matakot sa numbers, no? Okay, so papakita ko sa inyo paano ginagamit itong conversion factors na ito. Para lang kayong what do you call this? Para lang kayong naglalaro ng puzzle pag ginagamit tong conversion factors na ito. It's very easy, I promise. So, in this question number 1, you are asked, how many moles are there in 5.5 moles of glucose? The chemical formula for glucose is this one. Please note, no, na subscript yung mga iyan. Sa PowerPoint kasi wala silang feature na malalagay mo siya as subscript. Kaya ganyan ang itsura niyan. Pero ganito talaga dapat siya, no? Okay, when you encounter problems, the first thing that you need to do is read it twice. How many molecules are there in 5.5 moles of glucose? Step 2, make sure you understand the problem. The best way to do this is to identify ano ba yung hinahanap sa iyo. Ano yung hinahanap sa atin sa problem na ito? You are asked, how many molecules? Ang tanong sa'yo, ilang molecules? Ang meron daw sa 5.5 moles of glucose. So, kapag alam mo na kung anong hinahanap sa'yo, tingnan mo yung unit na binigay sa'yo. Ano yung unit na binigay sa'yo? 5.50 moles. So, yun yung given sa atin, no? 5.50 moles. So, alam na natin yung hinahanap, alam din natin yung given. Ano ang gagawin mong next step? Ang gagawin mo is tingnan mo yung conversion factor natin. So, by the way, class, ha, itong mole na ito, it's the shortcut for mole. Parehas lang po iyan, ha? Molar moles, shortcut lang po iyan. Now, tingnan mo yung units na binigay sa'yo at yung hinahanap sa'yo. Ito yung binigay sa'yo. Tingnan mo sa conversion factors. Sino sa kanilang dalawa yung may unit na mole? Parehas silang may unit na mole. Pero between the two of them, sino yung may unit na pwedeng gamitan ng molecules? Ito. Kasi itong pangalawa, grams lang yan. So, hindi natin gagamitin itong pangalawa. Ang gagamitin natin is this one. So, the conversion factor that we will use, CF, shortcut for conversion factor, is 1 mole of any substance. In this case, ano yung substance na pinag-uusapan sa problem? Glucose. C6H12O6 equal siya sa 6.022 times 10 raised to 23. Anong unit? Molecules. Kasi yun yung hinahanap sa problem. Molecules. Madali lang. Pag alam mo na kung ano yung conversion factor na gagamitin mo, paano ka ngayon magsosolve? Start with the given. You always start with the given. So, magsisimula ka sa given, 5.50 moles. Tapos, maglalagay tayo ng parenthesis. Sa loob ng parenthesis, ang laman po lagi nito is the conversion factor. Ngayon, Sino ang nasa numerator at sino ang nasa denominator? Kung anong unit po yung nandito sa taas, yun po yung nasa baba. So, moles po yung nandito. So, dapat mole din yung nasa baba para mag-cancel sila. So, ano yung number na dinadala ng mole? 1 lang. So, dito sa baba, ang nakalagay is 1 mole of your glucose. Because this is 5.5 moles of what? Glucose. Lagay din natin yung compound, no? Ayan. Sa taas, yung hinahanap mong unit. Ano yung hinahanap na unit sa problem? Molecules. So, dito sa taas, 6.022 times 10 raised to 23 molecules. Basta kung sino yung nandito, siya rin po yung nasa baba. So, magka-cancel ito. So, ano ang ibig sabihin nitong parenthesis? 5.50 times multiply with 6.022 times 10 raised to 23 divided by 1. So, what is the answer? The answer is 3.31 times 10 raised to 24 glucose molecules. Ayan. Madali lang. Kailangan mo lang mamili between the two conversion factors. How about this one? Let's try answering this problem. So, iron corrodes to form red-brown rust or iron 3 oxide. How many moles of iron 3 oxide are contained in 85.5 grams of pure ferric oxide or iron 3 oxide? Parehas lang yan, no? Okay, now class, read the problem again. After reading the problem, ano yung una nating ginagawa? Ask yourself, ano yung unit na hinahanap? So, yung unit na hinahanap dito is how many moles of iron 3 oxide. So, how many moles? So, this is number 2. How many moles of Fe2O3? Ito yung hinahanap, di ba? Next, ano yung binigay sa'yo na number? So, the given here is this one. 85.5 grams of pure ferric oxide. Ano yung susunod na step? Check mo yung conversion factors natin. Tingnan mo yung units. Ang hinahanap sa'yo ay mole, ang binigay sa'yo ay gram. Tingnan natin yung ating conversion factors. Silang dalawa, may unit sila na mole. Pero between the two conversion factors, sino yung may unit na gram? Itong pangalawa. The second one. So, this will be the conversion factor that you will be using for problem number 2. Kasi meron kang unit na mole, meron ka ding unit na gram. So, balikan natin. So, the conversion factor is 1 mole of ferric oxide or iron 3 oxide is equal to its molecular mass in grams. But how do you get the molecular mass? Okay. You need the molecular mass here. How do you get the molecular mass? O review. How do we get the molecular mass? In the previous video, I gave you 4 easy steps. The first one is enumerate the elements. The second step is count the number of atoms. Second step, multiply with the atomic weights. Saan galing yung atomic weights? Sa periodic table. And number 4, get the total. So, kunin natin ngayon yung molecular mass ng ating ferric oxide. So, let's bring out the periodic table. Ayan. So, get the molecular mass of ferric oxide or iron 3 oxide. So, step 1, enumerate. Meron kang iron, meron kang oxygen. Step 2, count the number of atoms. Paano mo nga ulit manalaman yung number of atoms? Kung ano po yung ating subscript. So, dito ay 2, dito ay 3. Next, multiply with their atomic weight. Saan makikita tong atomic weight? Sa periodic table. So, here is your iron. It's 55.85. And your oxygen is what? 15.99. Get the total. 2 times 55.85, that is equal to 101.7. Next, 3 times 15.99 is equal to 47.97. So, add that together. Ayan. Kapag, ano po ha, pag kapag atomic weight, 2 decimal places lagi yung ating kinukuha. So, this is 159.67. What's the unit for this? Gram per mole. Okay, balik tayo dun sa ating slide. Ayan. So, now class, kung papansinin ninyo, nakalagay dito 159.7 kasi yung ginamit po na molecular mass ng ating oxygen ay 16. Okay lang yan, no? Maliit lang naman yung discrepancy. Basta hindi whole number ang discrepancy, wala tayong problema. Okay, now class. So, ano yung conversion factor mo ngayon? Let's write the conversion factor. Our conversion factor is 1 mole of ferric oxide is equal to 159.67 grams. Oh, ma'am, saan napunta yung mole? Ito na yung mole mo. Kasi per 1 mole ang ibig sabihin yan. So, nandito na yung mole. Now, may conversion factor ka na. Can you now solve? Yes, you can solve now. You can solve now. How do you solve? You start with the given. Ano yung binigay sa'yo? 85.5 grams ng ferric oxide. So, 85.5 grams of ferric oxide sa loob yung ating conversion factor. Okay? So, sa baba, grams. Bakit? Kasi grams yung nandito. So, dapat grams yung nasa baba. Kung anong unit yung nandito, siya dapat yung nasa baba. 159.67, 1 mole of ferric oxide. O, magka-cancel ito ngayon. So, 85, how do you input that in your calculator? 85.5 times 1 divided by 159.67. So, the answer is 0.535 mole. Ayan. Mole of what? Mole of ferric oxide. Ayan. So, hinahanapan ka ng mole. Ito na siya. Nakuha mo na yung unit. Madali lang siya, class, no? Ang kailangan lang dito is practice din talaga. Or how about this one? How many atoms are there in 11.3 grams of lead? So, ang hinahanap sa'yo dito is atoms. You are asked how many atoms. Tama? How many atoms of lead? PB. Ano yung given sa atin sa problem? Ang given sa atin sa problem is 11.3 grams ng lead. So, tingnan mo. From atoms, from grams, ang hinahanap sa'yo is atoms. Tingnan mo, we have two conversion factors, di ba? 1 mole, okay, let me fix that. 1 mole is of any substance is equal to the Avogadro's number times 10 raised to 23. Depende kung anong hinahanap, pwedeng atoms ang unit, molecules, or particles. The second conversion factor na binigay ko is 1 mole of any substance is equal to its molecular mass in grams. Now, class, tingnan ninyo. From grams, papuntang atoms, meron ka bang conversion factor dyan na gram is equal to atom? Nagaling ka ng grams, papunta ka ng atom? Wala. So, paano gagawin natin yan? Walang diretsyo. Tingnan mo, between these two conversion factors na meron tayo, meron silang unit na pareha silang dalawa. Yung unang conversion factor, may unit siya na mole. Yung pangalawang conversion factor, may unit din siya na mole. Tama po ba? Tama, pareha silang may mole. So, padaanin mo silang dalawa sa mole. Diba pag nagsosolve tayo, lagi tayo nagsisimula sa given? So, yung given natin, ang unit ay grams. Gawin mo muna siyang mole. Bakit natin siya ginawang mole? Kasi wala ngang diretsyong grams papuntang atoms. Pero yung dalawang conversion factors, nagmi-meet sila sa mole na unit. So, pag may mole ka na, nasa mole ka na, pwede ka na bang dumiretso ng atoms? Pwede na, kasi meron kang conversion factor na 1 mole is equal to the Avogadro's number. So, this is atoms. So, ano yung first conversion factor mo? Dalawang conversion factor ang gagamitin mo. Yung una is 1 mole. Paano mo gagawin? Gram to mole. So, ito yung una. Asan yan? Ayan o, gram to mole. Mole to gram, parehas lang yan. Ayan, so gram to mole. So 1 mole of lead, kasi si lead yung pinag-uusapan natin dito, is equal to what? Bring out the periodic table. Hindi naman compound yan, no? Element lang siya, wala na siyang ibang kasama. So si lead lang yan. Asan si lead? Ayan. It's equal to 207.20 grams. O next, o dito, conversion factor. Mole to atoms daw. Paano yan? O tingnan natin ulit yung conversion factor. 1 mole of any substance. In this case, it's lead. 1 mole of lead. Pag atoms daw yung units, equal saan? Equal siya sa Avogadro's number. Times 10 raised to 23 atoms. Parang nga lang siyang puzzle class. Ngayon, meron ka na ng conversion factors mo, pwede ka na mag-solve. You start with your given 113 grams. Ay, sorry, hindi pala yan 113. That's 11.3. 11.3 grams of lead. Now, you have two conversion factors. So, you're a beginner. I'll try to make the explanation very simple, no? So, kung ilan ang conversion factor mo, ganun kadami yung parenthesis mo. So, dalawa yung ating conversion factor. So, we have 2 parentheses. Kasi ano nga po yung laman ng ating parentheses? Yung ating conversion factor. So, dun sa unang parenthesis, ang gagamitin mo is ito. Sa baba, yung grams. Sa denominator, yung grams. Bakit po? Para mag-cancel po yung gram dito. Sa taas po, 1 mole ng lead. Next, dito sa pangalawa, gagamitin natin itong pangalawa nating conversion factor. Sa baba, yung mole ng lead. Bakit? Kasi siya yung naiwan dito sa taas. So, para mag-cancel, times 6.022 times 10 raised to 23 atoms. Kung ano yung unit na hinahanap mo, siya dapat yung naiiwan lagi. So, if you input that, this will be the answer. The answer will be 3.28 times 10 raised to 22 lead atoms. Very easy. Akala nyo mahirap, pero madali lang talaga siya. Okay, so in our next video, I'll teach you how to get the empirical formula muna, and we'll have a separate video in the molecular formula part kasi medyo mahaba pag kumukuha ng empirical formula. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.